So today we're going to be talking about probably one of the most important over/underrated parts of trading as a whole.
Okay.
Entry signals, right? So what we're going to learn today is how to correctly not get in way too early and how to not get in way too late. You want to make sure that you can get in somewhere right in the middle.
Yeah, because I mean, actually, I think that's like the subject that I have more problem with. I mean, I think that's the reason why I'm losing money. But actually, I was studying last night, like on the whole course, this main subject.
On the actual entry signal, right? Okay, perfect. So let me explain to you how to understand if you're having the right entry signal or not. So this is actually the trade that you were analyzing yesterday, remember? Okay. This is the left head, right shoulder, the retest of the neckline, and then sell. Basically, it was ready to sell from that point. So an early entry would be to have the trade before a liquidity grab. That's one thing. Another thing is if the trade doesn't have a shift of structure at this entry point right here. So if you notice right here, this market is bearish, creating lower lows and lower highs onto the way to the bottom. Then it has to have a retracement to have this retest of the area of interest in order for the neckline of the head and shoulders to have the retest, which is right here. So on the 4 hour, just looks like a quick pullback. But on the 30-minute time frame, that right there looks like a complete shift of trend. The market goes from bearish to then bullish. So an early entry would be entering just on the retest, which entering just on the retest enough of rejecting, what would happen? You would get wicked out. You need to wait for an accumulation, and after the accumulation, you need to wait for the shift of structure. So this right here is the 30-minute higher low, higher high. The moment we body candlestick close below this higher low, we're now bearish because we're selling with the head and shoulders, we're continuing going down. So then we have a shift of structure. You could either enter right down here after the shift of structure, or you could wait for the pullback, and in this pullback area, you wait for an engulfing, you wait for an evening star formation, everything we talked about yesterday. This right here would be the perfect ideal entry. We pull up to the area of interest, we have accumulation, we shift, and then we engulf. A late entry would be once a trade has already started shifting, completely bearish. So you can see the whole entire move. You can see how it goes from bearish to then bullish to then back to bearish. You want to make sure you can get in right in the middle here. So do you have any questions with this right now?
I mean, I have just one. Everything else is really clear. What would be like the best time frame for the whole entry?
Yeah, so like the time frame is tricky because every single trade is different. For example, this is a day trade / swing trade because you have a 4 hour area of interest. So you can look for an entry signal anywhere from like the 1 hour or 30-minute. It really depends the type of trade that you would want to take. It really depends.
Okay. Now, let me be honest with you.
Yeah.
So I was telling you, I think this was the main subject that was like causing problems for me, right? So I'm gonna keep studying my course. Now, if we keep doing this like 30-minute an hour lessons on this exact subject, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be ready to do the flip.
Just so what you think that you're just missing this entry point to
That's
do
it.
any account?
That's it. I can guarantee you.
So you think all you need is to have this down pack for you to do the...
Give me this rest of the week. That's it. This rest of the week, we keep doing what I tell you. I keep studying the course. We can do a whole 30-minute, an hour long lessons every single day for this following week. And I'm ready. I'm telling you.
I don't know, bro. We got to first see how you understand this. Because truthfully, this is something that is very simple, but people overcomplicate it because they don't know what they're doing. Obviously, we're here in person now, so it's very easy to understand what to do correctly now. So this is very key. We'll break it down now a little bit more.